Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to my ongoing Til First Death run of Death Road to Canada, where we have survived for, well, 2 videos worth now, and we haven't even lost our second starting character. We still have Dorthea, who is hurtin', but her claymore is getting more and more powerful as she gets more and more fit. We also met El Satan last time, as well as picking up Maryalice at the very end of the last episode. So, we are at what could be the death of us right here. This could be a very short video, but I think we're going to go for the Lost Stronghold, because if we can tough it out, we will come out with a lot of supplies. And we're only 7 days away from Canada. This apartment building was turned into a barricaded fortress. It has been completely overrun by a horde of zombies. On the plus side, they seem fairly docile for now. So yeah, they're thick, but they're sluggish, so we should be able to punch through them. However, since we are all very nearly dead, I'm going to equip people with a lot of power. I'm gonna give Maryalice the rifle. Wait. Shit, I totally boned that. I meant to check how much ammo we had overall. Alright, well. Something I should actually be doing is closing doors behind us once we've searched an area. Because that way the zombies have to batter them down to follow us. Yes, please. We need those medical supplies very good. So I believe being a stronghold here, we have a chance of finding a pretty good weapon. Like an assault rifle or something, but I don't know how true that is. A lot of my facts about this game are either half remembered, out of date, or just hearsay. So I can't really accurately state anything 100%. Close that door. Oh, wait. Are we missing somebody? No. Ooh, 2 Zombo points. Alright, one of you guys please pick up these Molotovs, but don't blow yourself up. Or these pipe bombs. I think if we want to switch characters, we have to literally pull this up. Thankfully, I don't think NPCs will use explosives on their own. Like, they'll carry them, but they won't actually throw them, because otherwise they very likely kill you and themselves. Dorthea finds a magazine in good condition among the ruined magazines and books. The magazine's title is Swole. She stuffs it into her pack. Of course she would find a Swole magazine. You know, I really thought that this cursed claymore was going to get her killed when I first gave it to her, but it's actually turned into quite a boon for us. Of course, when she gets to Canada, she's probably going to regret having a sword fused to her hands, but maybe we can get surgeons to remove it. I'm actually almost full on Zombo points. You can only carry 15 at a time, so I gotta spend them after this run. Alright, so I was actually expecting this to be a lot worse, this fortress, than it actually is. I suppose red is not actually that much harder, it's the flashing ones that'll really fuck you up. But those are also where you find the best things. The special events. Alright, I think we've actually cleared the place out. We don't have any more flashing doors, so let's get out of here. Alright, well, we have enough food at least so we can eat a meal. The group now has the magazine swole. Well, obviously Dorthea should read it because El Satan's already swole. She absorbs the contents. Sadly, she ruins the magazines for others due to her grimy fingers. So everyone else is just like, I'm not touching that. Alright, she's getting better. She's more swole. She can claymore even harder. Did her medical skill get higher? If she only needs 2 now? Yeah, I guess her medical went up. The group camps for the night, off a quiet stretch of the road. The group eats a decent meal. Morale increases. In the morning, there's a moose outside the camp. It looks injured, and it's just glaring at the group. Even injured, a moose is a really powerful creature. Probably best not to mess with it. We're not even in Canada yet, and we're dealing with a moose. Alright, I think El Satan could wrestle the moose, because he's real fucking swole. He's like, as swole as you can be. So if he can't wrestle the moose, no one can wrestle the moose. El Satan wrestles the moose, arms lock with hooves in a test of strength and willpower. He wins this pointless contest. It's a triumph over nature. The moose seethes over the loss and saunters away. Oh, okay, he was not at max strength yet. Now he's at max strength. And his morale went up. I only wish that El Satan could teach the rest of us how to be so swole. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies, hardware store, or grocery rescue. I don't really want to rescue somebody else. We have enough mouths to feed at the moment. The group finds a hardware store. There may be cans of gas or a chainsaw here, but only if other people haven't picked the place clean yet. Alright, I think we can take the shotgun off of the El Satan here, so he has more room to pick stuff up. And definitely take these pipe bombs off. We're going to save these, because if we run into another horde, they'll come in handy. I don't think we'll need the gun either. Is it another Yalmart? This is just the cursed Yalmart run. What is that, a leaf blower? I can't actually, it doesn't tell me what it is, but it needs gas to run. I don't think it's a chainsaw. Ooh, that looks powerful. Pickaxe. Somebody grab that. Come on, guys. Fine, I will force you to pick it up. Wow, he actually dropped the pickaxe for something else. I guess my teammates are very picky about their weapons. God, why is there so many bathrooms in these places? The crowbar. You're gonna tell me the crowbar is not a better weapon than the pipe? Alright, well, I guess we got all we could get. I don't know what this thing is either. Honking will attract the zombies, so sometimes you can use it to get them off of people. At least we have a lot of gas now. So at least our car should not run out of gas at this point, but it might break down before that. Maybe the preppers were onto something after all. Maryalice meets another survivor who rants about seeing an oiled-up bodybuilder that was too swole to control, ripping zombies in half after bench pressing them. El Satan feels pumped up about this story and benches a nearby log. His morale increases. I like that that's just a super, downscaled Night of the Living Dead Karen there. But I think all of the shots like that are just taken from movies. Whoa, it's Bloodlust Shiva. It's nice to see a familiar face. He was found trying to pull open a door that said push on it. Warrior, car nut. At least one of those I think is accurate. Yeah, so he's a longtime fan. We'll get him on the team. Bloodlust Shiva said that his own car is stashed nearby, and it's a pretty sweet ride. Sure? Are you sure about this? It's got high chassis and high engine, so I guess so. The group finds an empty spot along the road that looks as good for camping as any. The group didn't have nearly enough food to eat. Doubt festers. Alright, so morale is down. We're gonna need food. We need food and medical supplies. Zombies are no problem. Well, maybe a small problem. Maryalice has lost all hope and refuses to keep going. He wanders off to an unknown fate. What a nerd. Who needs him anyway? Alright, everybody else morale increases that we got rid of them. As the group explores a campsite, they are ambushed by bandits. They brandish makeshift weapons. They demand all of your weapons. Well, one of them is attached to my hands. This is ludicrous. Not even bandits will usually do this, as it's a slow but sure death sentence. I honestly wonder if it's possible to fight them without losing if your stats are high enough, because our people are pretty strong. And if I fight the bandits, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose El Satan. No? He fought them with his strength. Everybody else gets hurt. I wonder if I could get strong enough to just throw the car at zombies. The group continues making progress along the death road, and as long as one person remains alive, you have 0 food left. I think sometimes if you have 0 food, someone will actually feel pity for you and give you food. It's an old but fit man in matching gray sweatpants and sweatshirt. He screams something about building mass and bulk with an intense strength routine. He flails towards some heavy objects lying around. You have 0 food left. Sadly, this isn't enough food to get huge. El Satan declares a pose-off. El Satan wins the pose-off. His morale increases. I like that he's just really happy about showing how fit he is. Hang in there. Gus is hanging around the camp, tame but with no one to follow. He must have been abandoned here. Beware the clown. That is actually useful advice. There is a clown. The group meets a man holding a bazooka and satchel, overstuffed with beeping mines. He looks so happy with his explosives. These weapons will not let you down, unless of course you blow yourself up with them. He gives us a complimentary landmine because we're broke. This guy looks like he might be a wizard. I'm a wizard. I can foresee your future or reveal hidden truths with the power of the tarot. You have 0 food left. Free fortune. You're going to starve. Then you'll die a terrible death. Cool, a free fortune. Two cans of food for every 25 units of gas. I might actually need to do this trade. Alright, we got 4 food, which is not enough for all of us. But it's a start. Who finds a man selling a bunch of firearms. He's holding a minigun that has a scope, a laser sight, and a flashlight attached to it. Man, I'm just picturing a minigun with a flashlight attached to every barrel that spin as it spins. Alright, so we're not doing great, but at least we have some food now, so we won't starve completely. If we get through this, I'm starting my own wrestling league. The group gets overwhelmed by a horde and flees for a nearby factory. There must be another way out inside. Okay, so this is another run-through kind of horde. So what is this? This is a blowtorch. I don't know what that's good for. Leaf blower. Yeah, how exactly is a leaf blower useful? Like, this isn't Dead Rising 2. We can't just shove a bunch of gemstones in it to make a shotgun. Alright, Shiva's gonna need a better weapon. Do we know any of his stats? Strength and fitness are okay. So we can at least use a melee weapon. I'm gonna give you this tire iron instead of that mop. Also gonna throw away this knife, because it's like a break in 2 hits weapon. Alright, everybody's still hurting. Oh boy, that is so many fucking zombies. Wait. Okay, I was like, how the fuck do we get out? Alright. I don't know what the hell I'm getting stuck on, but it killed Dorthea. El Satan is gonna have to be the hero now. I feel like if there's one game where I'd actually like to see a little bit of fan art based on how things go, it might be this one. Just like a little gallery of our protagonists across this run. Because there can only be one hero at a time. Does he just yell for an object when he throws stuff? Yep, he yells out his wrestling moves. Also, he is super strong, so we could just throw, like, everything. But he is 1 hit from death as well, so we can't be too bold. You know, I was kind of hoping there might be, like, anything useful in this factory. But it just keeps going, and there's, like, nothing. Oh, shit. I almost died there. It might actually be better to keep the tire iron equipped so that we can just smack any zombie he tries to grab. Alright, there's the way out. Shiva? You coming? Oh, boy. Yep. That was him getting devoured. Oh boy, we have not had great luck keeping people alive. Wrestling is not just a sport, it is an art. El Satan feels inspired after managing to survive that situation, when everyone around him died. I feel like he's getting the hang of this. Alright, so I don't think he needs any more fitness. I feel like morale and random skill gain might be better for this. The shooting increases, 2 Zombo points. Every day is a great teacher, as long as you don't get eaten. So, we're running into the problem here, where we're almost at the end of the trip, but there are some very hard fights by the end that we are not equipped for because we have so few people. It gets late, and there's no great place to camp. Solo zombies hobble around in the far distance, and one might sneak up on El Satan while he sleeps. Guess you'll have to stay watch and not sleep at all. El Satan stands watch for roving zombies. He falls asleep almost instantly. He wakes up in the middle of being eaten. El Satan is killed. His loyalty is revealed to be not so great. With no one left to drive the car, the journey to Canada is at an end. Dang it. Alright, so, I mean, that took longer to happen in this episode than I thought, which is good, but we still died. This game is not easy. Like, it seems kind of cutesy and charming, but it's definitely still hard, and you can get screwed over. But I think for a Til First Death run, this has been my most successful of the recent batch. You know, I was starting to wonder if the first attempt at every game I do is going to go really badly, but this one actually went pretty well. We made 3 episodes, so thank you for joining me as we attempted to reach the glorious haven of Canada and failed, but we'll give it another go. And as I said in the first episode, if you want me to make a character for you that can potentially show up, let me know in the comments, and I will, and maybe we'll see you in a future Til First Death run. Also let me know if you want to see more of this, because I really dig this game. I think it's got real charm, and it feels good to play. Anyhow, you folks all take care, and better luck on the road.